What is the best, most superior way to train if you want to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time? If you're not a CrossFit athlete or a power lifter, this is absolutely the best way you could ever train to achieve the quickest transformation possible. Over the years, I've literally tried just about every program there is out there, and this is probably one of my favorite, if not the best way to train. I've kind of adapted it from multiple different training protocols I've used over the past. You're going to fatigue every single muscle fiber. It's going to be a quicker workout, but it's going to be extremely, extremely intense. It's going to take a significant amount of mental focus, probably more than you've ever had. You're going to be training and stretching your mind just as much as your body in this workout. If you like this type of workout, comment below and I'll send you a link for a free 6-week primer program that includes this type of training to help really give a boost on getting the body of your dreams. So the idea with this workout is you're going to do a pre-exhaust set with significantly high reps. What that's going to do is help fatigue some of these slow twitch fibers so that on your working sets, you're going to have complete exhaustion of the fast twitch fibers, stimulating all the muscle fibers. This is one of my favorite bodyweight movements for hamstrings and glutes, the Bosu ball, lying leg curl, and hip thrust, really focusing on feeling the fibers of the hamstring through the heel. Tough. Then we move directly into a lying leg curl. I like this to start with a hip extended position to put myself at a disadvantage to make sure I stimulate the glutes and the hamstrings. So I'm doing a set of about 8 reps, as many as I can, then I kind of rest, pause, and hold it in a contracted position to really help stimulate all those muscle fibers. So we're doing about 4 drop sets here, just putting everything I have into this set as much as I can, like there's no tomorrow. Then we move directly into quadriceps. I'm doing one set of 40 to 50 reps on the leg extension machine. I've got a t-shirt in between my legs to try to push my kneecaps together to really activate the quad before I even initiate the movement. Anybody that's done this type of set knows how hard this is to really focus on hitting the muscle fibers through the entire range of motion. Really brutal pre-exhaustion technique. So moving directly into legs, doing some squats. You'll see I'm doing this on a true squat machine. I prefer this to regular squats a lot of the times because it helps me focus on form, less lower back fatigue and pain, and I really feel it in the quadricep. This is more like a sissy squat movement. For anybody that's used this machine, they know a little weight goes a long, long way. So I'm doing 4 drop sets with this, hitting it as hard as I can. It really is mentally, physically taxing to every cell and muscle fiber. Creates a significant amount of oxygen debt, which is really going to create a significant metabolic lactic acidosis and growth hormone response, which is where all the growth and adaptation comes hormonally.
Another one.
I've done this all sorts of ways. This is the most brutal and by far the most painful, but definitely the most effective way to train. We're full body, hitting it as hard as we can in one straight drop set. And this is the last set of drops. I'm trying to just focus on a slow negative and really exhaust it as much as I can. I mean, you could stop the workout after this if you wanted to. The way I can control every part of the range of motion with this machine is really why I like it over traditional squats in this scenario.
For the Widowmaker.
So I actually like to add one additional set of leg presses, just one straight set of 50 reps. We're not messing around. We're moving straight from exercise to exercise with little rest. This is really going to push your mind to the next level and to the limits. When done rightly, you don't need more than one set. You really don't.
Oh, my goodness.
So my nervous system's already been stimulated. I'm relatively fatigued. We're going to move into upper body. This is an old school Nautilus 10-degree pec fly. Anybody who's used this machine knows how awesome it is. It's going to sort of pre-exhaust my pecs. I'm looking for one set of 50 reps. Really focusing on squeeze and contraction and warming up and filling with blood all the tissues of the pec. So at this point in the workout, I'm not nearly able to push as much weight as I usually can. I'm doing a 45-degree incline dumbbell press. Notice that my hands are outside my elbow the entire time. I'm keeping the tension on the pecs the entire time. Just one straight drop set, pushing and squeezing. I love it on the standing Atlantis incline bench. Much better because I can brace my core. The key is to squeeze your core here. Then we're going to move directly into back. I'm going to pre-exhaust it with this pullover lat pull-down machine. I love this machine. This is a really, really rare machine. Anyways, the idea is to really depress my scapula and bring my elbows down, squeeze them as hard as I can, get a full elongation and full contraction of the muscle. I'm looking for 40 to 50 reps. This will really light your lats on fire. I'm going to do it from the supine position, but you also see I'm going to do it from the prone position. Another reason why I love this bench. Again, the idea is a little lighter weight and just squeezing, exhausting all those slow twitch muscle fibers. By the time I hit this next exercise, all the muscle fibers are going to be activated. And I'm going to hit all three mechanisms of hypertrophy. I'm not just overtaxing my nervous system with heavy weights. I'm actually getting a little bit of a pump, but also a metabolic response from the tissues and growth hormone as well. I love this bent over row bench. Unfortunately, not many of these around. This is a far superior movement to a lot of benches that are out there, but a great movement for thickness at the back. You'll see I've got a band on this. I love using a band with this. I'm doing a drop set, 3 drop sets, and just holding it near the end. This is just a phenomenal movement for your entire upper body. Getting close to the end here, trying to dig deep to what's left in the tank to finish the workout. Move on to biceps here. I'm doing 30 to 40 reps on this bicep post curl. Notice I'm trying to focus on supinating and turning my pinky finger in as much as I can to stimulate all the fibers. Then we're moving directly into one straight drop set with just traditional easy curls, supersetted with a drag curl type movement. You don't need a lot of weight and a lot of stimulation at this point to get your biceps moving. You certainly don't need to do more than one straight heavy-duty hardcore drop set, rest pause set. Steps, we're going to hit one set of kneeling rope extensions. I like it from the kneeling movement with 2 ropes. You'll see I can get full extension. 1 rope doesn't give you the full range of motion. Then we're moving into a working set with just an old school dumbbell skull crusher movement. Just one straight drop set. I'm just going to do one straight strip set of 100 reps on this lateral raise machine to finish off. You can use dumbbells if you have it. I just don't have anything left in the tank to press with any significant ability at this point.
How many reps do you have?
59, 60. I've only got 20
Really
pounds
brutal
on
by
your
the
neck.
end. You'll see I have hardly any weight. Anybody who's trained this way knows that this is the way to develop shoulders. Not trying to just press around heavy weight. This will absolutely cause significant muscle tissue development in all 3 heads of your shoulder and deltoid.
8.
Feels amazing, guys. It took me about 50 minutes to do. This is probably the most superior way to train if you want to gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. There's no give, there's no break. There's no time to sit down and look around. So it takes extreme mental focus and cognition to be able to do this effectively. So my objective for you and me is simple with these types of videos. It's to push our minds and our bodies further than they've ever gone before, further than we think they can even go. Nathan Clark, ChooseAnAmazingLife.com. Train your mind, transform your body. Have an amazing day.